So I made a video that caused a lot of drama titled Weest is a Terrible Person. Now in that video there are two main things that I need to say sorry for. Around 6 minutes into that video I mentioned Weest's G Fuel sponsor. Now even though I had zero intention of trying to get his sponsors removed, I absolutely recognize that I shouldn't even have brought it up. And the second thing is that when I was talking about Twitch, I shouldn't have said, "How is he not banned?" or "Why is he not banned?" because that sounds like I want him banned. I don't. So yeah, I mean, I'll definitely take the fault for those two things, but I'm pissed off because the two things that I just mentioned, you know, my mistakes, those ended up generating a lot of, like, drama around me, and the drama which that caused made people sort of overlook the point of the video, which is frustrating. So I'm sort of here to do a take two and a more in-depth analysis as to why Weest is a bad person, which I still 100% believe. And after I had another interaction with him, it's like insane. Like, he is such a man-child and is so immature. Now, I would not even be making this video right now if Weest decided to hop in a 10-minute phone call with me. If he had the balls to hop in a 10-minute phone call with me, I wouldn't even be here right now. Anyways, I'm gonna divide this video into different parts, and you should see different chapters on YouTube. Whatever one you're interested in hearing about, you can just jump to that, so let's get into this. Weest has the mental maturity of a 13-year-old. I don't know if it's because he smokes so much weed that his brain has never developed past his teenage years. I don't know what caused him to be this way, but he is just immature as all hell. I first came to the conclusion that this guy's immature when he refused to apologize to Vince in a private Discord call, which for context, on Easter, Weest went live on Twitch, and his stream title was essentially just shitting on Christians, and when Vince saw this stream title, he left a chat saying, "Hey, Weest, you're unfunny, KOIS," and then Weest responded live pretty much saying, "You're so stupid, you're so dumb. Jesus is dead, don't you know?" And after getting hundreds of people in his live stream to dislike Vince just for that chat, he tells his chat to grab Vince's IP address. Now, I don't care if Weest saying, "Grab his IP address" is supposed to be a joke or not. Once you get the hundreds of people that are watching you live to dislike somebody, you sort of lose the ability to joke about doing something bad to that person. All I wanted to hear from Weest was to say to Vince, "Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said to post your IP address. I didn't know you were 16, that was irresponsible, I'm sorry." Bro couldn't even do that, okay? He just couldn't. He couldn't do it. And today, I decided to give him a second chance. I thoroughly explained to him the problem with what he said, and his response just blows my gourd. I said, "You have to understand that you 100% screwed up by telling your chat to grab my friend's IP address. If you get hundreds of people riled up against a 16-year-old, you cannot control what they will do after you say, grab his IP. I'm so over the Jesus is dead thing. You hate Christians. Fine. People are just gonna assume you're joking and call me sensitive. It is what it is. But the way you dismissed a perfectly valid request for an apology is immature. I am sorry for mentioning G Fuel and speaking about Twitch in a way that could insinuate that I want you banned. Seriously, I should not have spoke about those things the way I did. But you should understand that you did mess up, and if you can't even admit a little bit of fault, that's a damn shame." Now, what do you think he's gonna respond to that with? I'll show you. "I don't care if a 16-year-old brings me KYS energy, I am matching it." What is wrong with you? This guy's justification for potentially getting a 16-year-old's IP address leaked is that he typed in chat KYS. Also, Weest, if you don't like KYS energy, you probably shouldn't create an environment where people get angry. Like, the only reason Vince said KYS was because you titled your stream a title that entirely shits on Vince's religion. Like, how are you gonna sit here and call me and Vince sensitive for getting angry at your stream title, and then proceed to cry about a 16-year-old who said KYS in your stream chat? Anyways, after I tell Weest that he created the hostile energy with his title, how do you think he responds? Do you think that he says, "Oh, wait a second, that actually makes a lot of sense. You know, if I don't shit on Christians in my stream titles, then maybe people won't say KYS in my chat"? Nope. He goes, "Seethe, cry, cope, whatever you gotta do, but I don't care. I hurt a formerly anonymous kid's feelings. He got baited just like you. Easy peasy, GG, go next." Just so we're fully clear, like, this dude deadass gets satisfaction by shitting on kids with religious beliefs on his live streams, and then when people like me and Vince respond to them saying, "Hey dude, you know, screw off," he says stuff like, "Damn, you got baited, seethe, cry about it, cry about it." Now, since this guy loves getting reactions from religious people after shitting on them, I asked him if he would do it with Jewish people, because he lays out bait and then shits on the people that take it because he's a Sigma male. So I asked the Sigma male savage himself if he would ever bait someone into raging in his chat by having a title like "I hate Jews" or something, and he just goes, "No, I wouldn't." Yeah, okay, bro. The alpha male savage himself only shits on people that he knows he can get away with shitting on. Wow, what an epic edgy king here. Now, I just laugh at him here because he doesn't understand how stupid he sounds, and then he sarcastically says that there is a double standard, which is true. I mean, even if he says it sarcastically, there is a double standard. And then he says, I cannot believe the liberal agenda has influenced me so strongly. I just don't even know what he's trying to say here. So I have no idea what he's talking about. I say, yo, what are you even talking about? Is me not wanting you to shit on a 16-year-old for believing in Jesus somehow a crazy right-wing demand? No, it's not. And he just goes banger. Yeah, so Weest, really mature individual, you know, grown man who is just very good at reflecting on his actions, which I should have known this actually, because in the past, apparently this guy accused somebody of being a rapist.
Not only did these people not apologize for supporting false claims, which in all honesty, I don't think they even needed to apologize. All they did was support a girl who was making abuse claims, and the girl turned out to not be very credible. They really didn't do anything wrong. A few of these creators did make some toxic comments and jokes towards Slazo when he was still in the process of making his response. Hey guys, internet white boy who doesn't care about consent here. This boy is really shady. Mark my words, people. The twink intuition's kicking in. The bottom line is, Slazo is innocent based on all the info that I have seen as of now. This group of creators either owe him an apology or owe the public proof of their claims against Slazo. And one last thing, just remember, Weest is a manipulator.
That whole thing happened a couple years ago, but I never heard about it, and I'm just hearing about it now, so I don't know. I mean, I'm starting to connect the dots with this guy. I don't know if Weest ever apologized for falsely accusing somebody of being a rapist, but it wouldn't surprise me if he didn't, because he is immature. End of story. Instead of Weest leaving my original video alone and letting the commentary community tear apart my video, he started liking pics of people spamming my comments with Jesus is dead. So this combined with him tweeting about my video just led to me getting a bunch of comments saying Jesus is dead, lol. Now, even if you think, you know, Jesus is dead, lol, is somehow not a shitty thing to say to a Christian, nobody likes comment spam, okay? That was why everybody hated Jellybean, okay? Like, nobody likes comment spam, and this guy's encouraging it. Like, alright, dude. If you still don't believe that saying Jesus is dead, lol, is a shitty thing to say, maybe you're smart enough to understand that spam isn't cool. Oh, wait a second, I forgot that he doesn't care, and that I just have to understand that he's a shameless memer. I mean, there you go. He has no shame, no regret for anything he's done. I don't know, this guy just sucks. I think I'm done with this video.
In the grand scheme of things, people don't really care that much about drama. They just want to have a clean conscience when they're watching your content. They don't want any social stigma of like, oh, you watch them, don't you know that they did this? So it doesn't need to be an actual super genuine apology unless you did something illegal, unless you ruined someone's career or some shit like that.
Okay, so you didn't ruin me or Vince's career, so just, you know, get your disingenuous apology out there and let's just put this thing behind us. I gave you an authentic apology for mentioning G Fuel. I just want a disingenuous apology for threatening to dox Vince. Apologize to him. Oh, and also, I would like an apology for trying to get people to spam my comments. That would be cool. But in the meantime, before any of that happens, you suck, my dude.